I hope to everything. I hope to God that everything is working right now. I'm praying to God that everything works right now. Hopefully. Speaking of which, hey, hi, hello guys. How you doing? Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to do something. There we are. Pin that message. Okay. I think everything will work. I think, hopefully. Okay, Stream Elements bots is running. God, this is gonna be a bitch to deal with. Hopefully everything is fine. Just give me a moment to check. How would I... Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with the bitrate for now. Hopefully everything is working. But I have zero idea of way of actually checking to make sure. God, this is a painful moment. Give me a second. Mute the music. Wait, shit, no, I can't mute music. Where's the pause button on the music? We're gonna need that. Open this. God, I am literally live troubleshooting, and we're just when I think I have everything sorted out, I somehow still fuck it up. Okay, thank you, Connor. By the way, you want to try the new redeems? Well, technically not new, but I was able to figure a workaround for everything. Let me get the music back up. So if everything's fine, then we should be good. By the way, how have you been doing, Connor?
Ave
Yes,
my emperor.
works. Okay, everything works. Oh, did VC Face just take a shit? Or did my iPhone lock up? God damn it. Give me a second. God damn, that is loud. Oh, nope. Yep, I did crash that. Give me a moment while I try and fix this. Are you really not gonna listen to me? Okay, so give me a second then. God fucking damn it, sound settings. Not sounds. Open sound setting. Manage devices. Speakers. Music. Let's see what happens to it now. Okay, there we are. Alright, everything seems to be working except my iPhone. Unfortunately, I think I actually don't have... My iPhone doesn't want to recharge. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck my life. Ah, shit. Okay, looks like the avatar may actually be dead right now. Give me but a moment to fix this. Yeah, no, VC face crashed. Along with my iPhone. How did I fuck up this bad with everything? Holy shit. I basically just kicked my fucking computer, but I didn't. No, Sinister, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, the assassination attempts don't bother me. They're more of like a nuisance, you know what I mean? Like a mosquito coming to try and bite your neck. But it actually can't do it. This is your call to become PNG tuber. No, I will never become a fucking PNG tuber unless it's like during collabs. But give me a second while I try and figure what the fuck I just like crashed. Let's just say I was dealing with some, how would I say, imperial family matters is the best way of putting it. I was dealing with some imperial family matters that needed to be dealt with urgently, and thankfully they've relaxed somewhat to the point that I can stream. Let's leave it at that. But Connor, I am curious about your new desktop. Tell me, what setup did you finally get running? Do we have a 2050 in there? What do you got inside the tower? Give me the specs. I want to know these things. I'm very curious. Give me a second. I'm just doing a little bit of troubleshooting on my end. Hopefully this works. Okay, start this up, start this up. Okay, there we are. Holy shit. That took a while. Fuck my life. Looks like I actually have the avatar running now, but hopefully we don't crash anything. I downgraded to a 1060, I think, and a CPU a rung under like i7-67F. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still, it's still better than running a laptop, even with those specs. I was really worried when you told me you got a 10 when I saw the 1060 and an i7, but then I saw it was the 6th generation, the 67s. I think you'll be fine. You won't have any bottleneck issues. Though I understand the sentiment of finding new parts, my man, but good fucking luck. Dude, holy shit, the GPU market is just, god damn. Fuck, man, that place is, trying to find any new parts right now is just pain. Well, I mean, the better question is, well, Connor, the thing that you probably should look at though is, do you have a good motherboard that supports other chipsets? Because I'm going to be entirely honest, the 6700 The 6000 like series, I'm pretty sure it's the Skylakes, right? If I remember the name. We're going on a chat. We're going for a ride chat while I find out which one it is. Where is it? In my screen? Display capture. I swear to God, why is this not working now? Where is it? Not center screen? No, not center screen. Loading screen. Then there's a gaming scene. God damn it. This fucking shit that I gotta deal with. You'd think I'd be able to get this open manual. Fuck it. Okay, source mirror. Or did it break? I think I broke it. Man, I'm breaking everything today. Nope, I'm just causing inception with that. Oh, now I think I remember now. Now I remember why. Okay. If it's in gaming screen, the display capture is off. What happens to this? Actually, why isn't display capture working? I have zero idea why that worked, but we're just gonna accept it, okay? We're gonna just accept that. But where was it? If I recall correctly, like the actual GPU market right now is actually like going to shit. Let's go look at the price of GPUs. And like shopping. Asus to cut GPU prices by 25 starting April, but like that does not help at all in terms of like pricing. Like, how would I put this? Like, you're getting like 500, 800, but I know the stocks right now for like any GPUs are fucking like, oh my god, they're shit, bro. Like, you will not be able to find one in stock. I haven't been able to find one, and it's like bullshit. Oh god, what is it? If we actually go to eBay, let's go to eBay really quickly then. Before we go to eBay, let me just do something really quickly. Okay, good. I'm not signed in. Just making sure. Okay, so let's look at GPUs. $700 for a new fucking graphics card. A Quattro for like $189. Hey Gunter, how you doing? Hey, what hurts so much? Is it the bright light? What's going on? Actually, hold up. I just realized something. Careful with eBay. It shows zip. Yeah, you're right. Give me a second. I realized that. Gave me a moment. Oh, you mean the prices? Yeah, no, this stuff is fucking bullshit. $910 for a 16 gig Radeon. Who would fucking buy that other than a miner, bro? Okay, something must be wrong with this NVIDIA Tesla. Let me just see really quickly about it. Because I don't think I've heard of the NVIDIA Tesla lines. NVIDIA Tesla was named process GPUA. It has to be one of their like enterprise. Yeah, this is back all the way in 2007. What the fuck? Why is he trying to tell a 2007 enterprise style graphics for $250? And it probably doesn't even support PCI. Wait, it's 3.0? No, that can't be fucking right. Yeah, don't worry. I'll make sure to remove that from the VOD. But like $200, fucking $95. Okay, that one makes sense. It's an RX 470. Those things go for cheap. But like, if you let's try and find a 3070 GT, or what is it? GPU RX, not an RX, RTX 3080. Let's see how much those are going for. Fuck, dude. This might look nice on a shelf, but I'm not sure where else it would be good. Oh, it's a 650. I don't know where I thought about the 1060. I mean, you can kind of confuse those two up together, but trying to like look at that fucking price, holy fuck. I thought it was only like $1,000 for some of these. I swear to God, I remember the inflation rates being higher though, like around 2000. But hopefully the prices go down, but I don't know like by how much. Sorry about that. I had to contact someone really quickly. I might have to do some changes though to the... Give me a second. Okay, yeah, there we go. Tracking's better now. I just have to increase the light quality. Sorry about that. I was like looking at my eyebrows like, why are they tracking weird? Why are they going up and everything? But then I just need more light. So yeah. Let's see. RTX. Like, let's try and find a 3050. No, or 3070. Because those are like much more reasonable price in my eyes. But like, they're like $800 to $700. Usually these things like go around, like their usual base price is around $500 to $600. To see them like go up to $700 to $800 kind of goes to show just like how expensive the GPUs still are. Yeah, that's a problem. Laptop ski, or what is it? Oh fuck, shit, man. The problem is like when you're trying to do GPU laptops, it's not really comparable. At the shop that I got the PC from, there are two different cards in stock, one being the RX 6700 for $1,000. Let me just go check this really quickly. RX 6700X, because this is making no fucking sense. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're getting completely ripped off, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure these things only go for like $500 when I checked. Because, yeah, these are like the equivalent of the 3090, 3070s. So, like, seeing it go for like $1,000, God, that's a fucking ripoff. It's surprisingly powerful compared to my old GTX 1660 Super. Yeah, true. Yeah, but like that's comparing like an above size card to like base minimum cards for gaming. Like the best way to see the 1660 is like the 1050s of the series for the 20 and 30s. They didn't really come out with a... I'm pretty sure they didn't come out with a 2050, did they? They came out with a 2060, I remember that, but a 2050 though, I don't think that exists. Yeah, no, it was only for mobile GPUs. Because the RTX 2060 was... The RTX line only went up to 20... Or went down to 2060. While GTX 1660 was basically their 1050 of the series. That's understandable. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. As for me, I'm still doing a lot of modeling, so getting a beefier card would be nice. I do have a 2070 Super. Actually, hold on. Let me go check my build right now. Let me go check something really quickly. Let's go to PC Part Builder. Where is it? Saved parts list. My full build. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still missing some stuff. I need to update this. Let me just check really quickly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is fine to show. Yeah, this is my current build at the moment. I'm running a AMD Ryzen 7 3800X with I think I boosted it up to 4.2. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I overclocked this chip or not to 4.2. But yeah, I also prefer when it comes to CPU coolers, I usually look for all-in-ones, so I went with the Corsair H115i because like Corsair, when it comes to like all-in-one units, I usually prefer to go Corsair, but if I'm doing anything else, I would usually get EK or some other shit. The Gigabyte AOS Master, the whole reason why I picked that board was because for overclocking potential. Even though I didn't really overclock it that much. Okay, so the Corsair Dominator Platinum RGB. I only got this because there was no other RGB left. Or I mean, there was no other RAM left. That was at least within, I think, the 3200 of 3200 of the SKU for the speeds. Because the one thing that that I think it's Zen 2 technically that the 3800X series is on. Zen 2 requires you actually takes a lot of advantage of fast RAM, so that's the reason why I got it. So even though I didn't want RGB RAM, you know, yeah, it still got it. Storage. This. Yeah, more storage. I have a holy shit, dude, my fucking power supply got fucking shot up to hell and high water for 1,000 watt. Dude, it was not $596 when I bought it. It was like only like 150 or 200 at most. And obviously we have like my first monitor and then my second monitor. I still prefer to run a Huntsman Elite, even though I know there's second gen or V2 of the Huntsman. I actually prefer V1 because it doesn't have to deal with the springs. And then Basilisk Ultimate for the mouse and the Razer Nari Ultimate for the headset. The mic, we're running a 2035 because that was a personal choice. Yeah, the price really hasn't stayed this. Our price really hasn't changed on that. Go XLR, and then I actually run a Elgato Stream Deck XL. Yes, I got the big boy version. Why? Because I like having more buttons to press. Because then I can do stuff like this, and I don't have to. Did it fucking crash? My Stream Deck fucking crashed. God fucking damn it. Because then I can do stuff like this. I can do stuff. Oh god, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? What in God's name just fucking happened? I pressed one button and everything just blew the fuck up. Was it because I was on the wrong scene collection? I think maybe it was. I can do stuff like this. Oh god, no. If stream crashed that bad, holy shit, I'd be losing my fucking marbles. God damn it. Okay, now I have to figure out how to fix this. Give me a second. We're going back to gaming screen, and I just need to check on display. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we are. There we are. There we are. I now see the value of a stream deck. Yeah, it immediately crashes my fucking stream. That's what happens. Fucking hell, man. Oh god, that almost crashed. That almost ended horribly. Yeah, the build costs around like, yes, it was a lot of money, but you got to remember, outside, honestly, it's only gotten more expensive now that I think about it. Because give me a second, let me add a custom. I need to edit the list really quickly. Where is it? Edit part list. Because if we're gonna throw my controller in there, which we actually will, give me a second. Custom. Okay, where is it? No, not add to inventory. God damn it. Ah, for fuck's sakes. So let's just close this. Go here, add another custom part. Unless I can find the certain part. Peripherals. No. Headphone, keyboards, mice, case fans, controllers. Shit, I didn't realize I didn't add the case fans that I actually bought to this as well, because I think I bought 120 millimeter Corsair RGB stuff. Yes, I know I have a lot of RGB and I like RGB, but some things I just never did. I heard custom, my brain said War Thunder. Oh my fucking god. Fucking War Thunder. I have a love-hate relationship with that game. I used to play the fuck out of the Japanese class, but let's just say it was painful. Case fan, case accessories, retail manufacturer URL. Where is it? Xbox Elite controller. You'll be noticing that I had some how would I say, issues with the Xbox Elite 2 that I had to replace very recently. Very recently I had to replace that. Let's try fuck, I don't want to go to Amazon right now because hold up, we're gonna just do something really quickly, because I'm pretty sure my Amazon will, yep, I was right, my Amazon would show my thing. Wait, what the fuck? They have an Elite Series 4? Yeah, I fucking thought so. Where is it? Oh god damn it. Well, I guess Newegg would count as a retailer. Take this, copy this, paste this. There we are. Okay, I got it. There we go. So if we go by that, I also bought an Xbox Series 2 Elite controller. That's like 140. I realized just how expensive my fucking setup is. Holy shit. Hello there, Shaman. How are you doing? Well, TF. I've had one of those dumb Afterglow Xbox controllers for years, and I ended up using it for my old PC. Bro, I remember fucking Afterglow. Man, I had those things were durable as fuck. You could toss those things at a wall and they wouldn't break. But holy shit, did they have a shelf life for their button expectancy. Like, their buttons would like wear out very easy. I remember that much about that. Like, their plastic mold was really fucking strong, but their buttons were shit. They were dog shit. And so like I had like, you could chuck them at a wall and they'd still work, but as soon as you wore the buttons down, they were fucking useless. They like half the life expectancy of like a regular Xbox controller. Vergil doesn't want to show the location of the Holy Land on stream. Yeah, I'm fucking right. I don't want you people coming over to like my fucking towards the palace. It's gated for a reason. Unfortunately, I do not, Shaman. Or Shyman. I unfortunately do not. God damn it. Think. Use my brain for like half a second. Oh god damn it, is this shy? I swear to God. Or am I thinking of someone else? I just remember I only played on the 360. I always wanted those stupid custom controllers that had. God damn. Okay, look, Shy. I don't expect anybody from that friend group to be over here, okay? I expect almost no one from that friend group to come all the way over to here. Alrighty. So that's my thing, is that I don't ever expect it. So as soon as you start saying like Scott and Dirt Bike, my brain went, wait a minute. This is definitely not someone new. I was thinking in terms of like people. Well, here's the thing. What on Discord? Well, I mean, of course it's gonna fucking say. Because I just don't expect anybody from like that friend circle to be here. When you popped in my chat, the first thing I was thinking of was a viewer from Twitch when I migrated over that came here. Alrighty, so I don't expect to ever see you guys here. I've been a filthy PC player for almost as long in his life as I can. We are not filthy, okay? We are not filthy. We are the PC master race. You have to remember this. We are the PC master race, and we must flex on our superiority towards the console peasants. You always got to remember that. Exactly. Shy agrees with me. PC master race. Until we get usurped by the guy with that instead of having 32 gigs, he has 64 gigs. And then the guy that has 128 gigs comes and then starts flexing. And then after that, actually, I wonder if is there RAM that surpasses 256 gigs actually? Shy, is there fucking is there actually memory that does surpass 256? I'm kind of curious. Probably exists. Yeah, probably. You know, fuck it. 32, 4 sticks of 32. I mean, if you have 8 DIMM slots, you probably could. Yeah, 128. I know 256 exists, but I just don't know who would have it. Let's see. Does anyone have it? Nope. You'd have to just buy a pack of 4. It's also always possible if you're determined enough. Not unless you stack a bunch of them. Yeah. Okay. Fuck, man. Speaking of VR stuff, VR Shed Master Race, I actually do plan on getting some equipment soon. Where was it? I did talk about it in my announcements page earlier. Bro, holy fuck, dude. DCS doesn't even... Dude, DCS runs like fucking Arma, but even worse. It would never work. When the fuck does DCS have enough resources is a better fucking question. Why did you leave Twitch again? Oh, it's very simple. I just didn't like the culture anymore. I just didn't find it appealing. It just, like, how would I put it? Twitch is turning into something that I just don't value anymore. The culture is basically dead. Nah, it's still fucking bad, dude. I've seen, like, how they handle... what is it? They handled Destiny. Like, how would I put it? The way that they handled the Destiny incident, it didn't help. It kind of just proved my point. It kind of proved some points in terms of oh, music stop. Where is the music? No. There it is. Nope. Wrong one. Where the fuck is the... There it is. It kind of proved, like, why did this just stop? Like, it kind of proved the point that Twitch is not going to be a place that, as a creator, they value. Yeah. Like, I mean, a very good example would be, like, a lot of Twitch streamers have already... Some of them have already jumped the boat to YouTube. Like, the writing's on the wall. Like, when you have, like, some of the big streamers already jumping the fence, like, how would I put this? It's kind of telling when you see the big fish jump. So it's like, well, I'm small on Twitch, so the transfer over from Twitch to YouTube literally won't hurt me that much. Yeah, sure, I'll lose a bit of people. I mean, that's always gonna happen, but, like, overall, I'd rather just stream on YouTube than Twitch. Oh, fucking the hot tub section. Holy shit, dude. That was probably my breaking point, because it very much revealed that Twitch doesn't know what it wants to be in terms of the content that it wants, or, like, the content that it wants to moderate. Is that it's just, how would I say? Thank God I'm not on Twitch, so I can just talk shit about it for now, forever. But how would I say? They can't figure out whether or not they want to have adult content. Like, straight up, they're, like, trying to play this, like, line on the edge. Like, oh, we want a little bit of adult content, but just not enough. You know what I mean? We don't want to go full OnlyFans, but we want to make sure it's serviceable enough. Well, if it wants to keep the money, that is. The money that they rake in from, like, other places, it's very much set. And also, it's just because they're super inconsistent about their rules and regulations, so why would I go over there? It does bring money, but the problem is it also degrades their value as a brand towards many people like myself. And then obviously you have other big fish coming in here and then fucking just going, yeah, I'm out of here. Because everyone can see the writings on the walls for Twitch. I guarantee you that you're going to have more allegations come across from Twitch staff later down the line. I guarantee you this is like basically 2014, 2015 Activision. They're just problems that are going to start popping up out of nowhere that we know that they're going to be. Which apparently Kamikaze wearing a thong is allowed to stream, but ban her for a few days. Yeah, the rules are fucking inconsistent as fuck. Because some poo-poo brain dude can't keep the money for better content. They have been bought out by Amazon. Look, the only reason why Amazon actually acquired Twitch, and this brought up like a good point by my friend Athis. A lot of the time, a lot of successful startup companies like Twitch or game studios that have unique technologies get bought out by major player industries is because of the technology that they developed. Amazon didn't want to acquire Twitch because, oh, it saw money. No, the reason why they acquired Twitch was, oh, this is a streaming service. There's probably a lot that we can learn from the source code. Not like that matters so much anymore, especially after those leaks. But it goes to show that Amazon realistically does not care about Twitch, and that it would rather have it float the boat than thrive, whereas Google understands that YouTube is basically one of their biggest platforms that has the biggest reach over the entire general public. So and Google understands that, so they understand to take this very seriously. So I'd rather be with a company that I know that actually has its at least some level of you can never have the same, how would I set this? You and a company's interests can never, a company will never have your interest in mind. So it's better be with a company that has that you share interest with than one that you know that isn't going to pay any attention to what you want. And I know that YouTube will eventually get better. That's just the truth of it. So that's the reason why. Now Microsoft should, but Twitch from Amazon. I don't see it happening, especially after the whole Mixer debacle. They tried and it failed completely. I still think that they should have kept on going. But hey, I think it was poorly mismanaged in terms of like how they handled it. Because a large majority of the time they should have I think that they should have been they should have just kept going. They have a lot of traction in Steam, because Twitch is basically it's like WoW. Basically everyone's just basically waiting for an alternative that's good enough. I didn't say better, good enough. Because that's all it takes to topple Twitch. You don't need to be better, you just need to be good enough. Because a lot of people will jump ship, and I fucking know it. Because I've talked with many other VTubers about this, about whether or not they'd make the jump, at least in the English speaking community or NA, that they're willing to just to go towards YouTube. It's just that it doesn't have the features they want. So obviously, for an example, Shy, if you want to type in /Ave or, you know, check out the redeems, you can't. Usually you just, you know, you use channel points or stuff like that. YouTube does not have that sort of stuff, and it's not going to have that stuff for a while. If anything, I think the number one thing that they need to focus on is moderation and bot control. But that's just me. But that's definitely like the number one thing that I wish Twitch would handle more. Or that YouTube that I wish they would handle more. Amazon seems to like keeping Twitch around for one, the extra reason to buy Prime, and two, to make some extra money due to effectively being a monopoly for streaming. Yeah, it is a monopoly for now, but also the question is Twitch sustainable, or does Twitch need to be bought out? Or is Twitch living because of Amazon money coming from big Amazon, from Prime itself, from the orders that get placed and everything? You know, these are the questions that need to be answered, and we unfortunately don't know those questions, but most likelihood, yes. One of the things about Twitch is that they just have horrible ad revenue. YouTube isn't catered for streaming. What's funny is people jumping to Facebook. I have actually thought about multi-streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and saying, go fuck yourself, Twitch. They're not going to care about their partners. As long as you're not raking in money for them, they won't care if you're multi-streaming. So I might do that because I've thought about it very hard, but it's one of those things where it's like, do I really want to do this? It's gonna get me in trouble, I know, but the price is kind of worth it. You know what I mean? The one problem that I have with Facebook gaming is that it's weird, and I don't want to be tied to Mark Zuckerberg. Because the one advantage that Facebook has in terms of streaming is, and actually content, is their ability to just have an autoplay. Like, having your media literally be autoplayed right in front of you creates a subconscious that you're gonna watch this video. And I have like looked at Facebook a little bit to see what they can learn and to see whether or not, like, oh, maybe what Devin Nash and like Harris Heller have been talked about, and they're right. They are completely right. You know, delivery of content on Facebook is so much easier for the viewer. So basically, it's literally just about putting it in front of them, and it's like giving a toddler, like a 2-year-old, a fucking iPad, and it auto plays videos for them. They don't even, like, that shit just like plays by itself, and honestly, it works. My main issue with watching streams on YouTube is the user interface. My preference is for Twitch's. Yeah, I'm waiting for a section which can copy Twitch's layout and apply it to YouTube. That's not going to happen for a very long time. I'm pretty sure YouTube keeps their API under wraps like a shit ton. I mean, even doing like the redeems and stuff like that was a pain in the ass to get done. You know, the one thing though that I will miss is the ability to like play more music and get away with it, because one thing that YouTube does have is a very robust copyright system. So I usually would be able to like get away with some stuff, but not anymore. Not now. There's no way for me to get away with that anymore, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure you can pop out the chat. Like, I'm pretty sure. You know, here. Look, my stream is right there in front of me. Ah. Okay, you know, here. How about we're gonna view bot ourselves? Okay, good. I have it muted. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can just pop out the chat. If you literally go here. Yeah, you can pop out chat right here. See? Yeah, you can. See, now I have instant feedback, and now we have a mirror now into my mirror. Damn, he looks pretty good. God, fucking love the mirror. Yeah, I do have BTT installed actually. I have yet to what is it? Better Twitch TV settings. I have yet to set it. Yeah, I know that you guys can use emotes and stuff like that. So there's that. So I don't know if it's like personally, like you actually have to have it installed on your own, or if it can be just used by you. Because like for me, if I click on this, I instantly get all I need. You know, get a concerned doge. And so I don't know about you guys. It seems to work on like my end. But when it comes to what is it? Chat for YouTube. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's more client side than it is actual server wide, which makes sense. But yeah, no, I'm waiting the day for when YouTube gets better, because they very clearly have plans. That much is very apparent, but I don't know how long it is going to take for them to execute. Because the one problem with YouTube is that unlike Twitch, well, actually, I think Twitch suffers from the same fucking problem. Is that Twitch and YouTube, but especially YouTube, takes super long for anything to improvements to get done. The only time that they're ever realistically fast about things would be like is if they have like controversy around themselves. Like the only time that I've ever seen YouTube, like, how would I say, act fast is whenever there's controversy, really. And it's kind of sad to see it, but well, what can you do? It works much like how it did on Twitch. All right, I'm gonna go jump into DCS here soon once AO restarts. Okay. Alrighty, Shy. Good luck in DCS. Hold up, before you go though, what are you flying in DCS? What kind of sorties are you gonna try and run this time? I know I don't play DCS, but I still have like enough knowledge of thanks through osmosis from watching you, Philly, Scott, and the rest play. And I did get a little bit of my hands wet in DCS, but that was only like with the F15 and stuff like that. Because fuck trying to... I can't do DCS. There's a limit to my simulation. Or to how much I want to simulate something. And I feel like trying to fly an aircraft is just above me. It flies over my head, one could say. Oh, God. Give me a second. I need water. That's what I need. I remembered I have cold raspberry iced tea. Oh God, that feels so nice. Well, yeah, but I feel, how do I say? I think the one thing that frustrates me is the amount of external knowledge, Shy, that you need to have to be a DCS player. Like it's like, how would I say? They don't really give you the resources they how would I say? They don't have tutorials. They don't have stuff like that. You have to go search out information by yourself, and it's kind of fucking annoying that the game never teaches you these things. Like, how would I put this? A very good example is like Joker. It took me a fucking week to figure out what Joker actually is. And I'm not talking about Persona 5 Joker, okay? For the rest of the chat. We're talking about, what is it? The assisted, what is it? Fucking... The assisted flight, computer flight programs that they have. What am I thinking? Or no, was it Jester? I can't remember. God damn it. I can't remember if it was Jester or Joker. That's like, that was for the AI. If it was Jester or Joker. Was it Jester? I cannot remember. But for a week, I didn't know what Jester was. If it was Jester. Fucking hell, now I'm just confusing things. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Jester confused the fuck out of me. Because I had zero idea what it was. Until I started looking it up by myself. And having to find out, like, what exactly does Jester do? And that it only applies to, like, that Jester is, like, weirdly applies to, like, different things. Especially if you're in, like, the F-14, obviously, because it's a two-man plane. But that shit just made me fucking confused as all hell. Especially when I was watching videos of it, too. Like, what the fuck is Jester? And everybody was just saying just like whatever anybody brings up Jester. I was so confused. Like, DCS Jester's only for that 14. Okay, but like, it's terminology like that though that kind of like confuses the fuck out of me, because no one's gonna explain this. It is the game's job to explain that. They really need to work on more tutorials, because I'm shy if I can ask, doesn't FXX or what is it, Microsoft Flight Simulator, like have a lot of tutorials to like teaching you like the bare bone basics? If I recall correctly, they have a lot of tutorials about flying planes and also different scenarios that your plane will be in, whereas like DCS is like almost has 0 to none, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's what I feel like. It needs way more tutorials to teach players how to do stuff, because yeah, okay, but like I feel like DCS definitely does need tutorials about it. Like, they themselves need to. I'll learn from actual people teaching me and also trial and error. Yeah, but like, how many people would actually, like, how would I say, like, actually sit down and teach you? Because like, you need friends. The one thing that, like, how would I say, that I feel like DCS suffers from is the requirement of the community to explain things. And I think when your community has to explain something, you've done something horribly wrong in your game design. If you need veteran members to explain things to the player, like the basic concepts of your game, you failed in my eyes as a game designer. Because how many people quit out of like sheer frustration? I'm pretty sure that we've all had like that moment in video games where is it, we've all gotten frustrated because of it. Oh, most people would be willing to teach, but I don't think veteran players should be a requirement to teach, though. You know what I mean? The game should teach itself. Now, if you're talking about like advanced maneuvers and stuff like that, okay, fine. But like basic flight controls and understanding of actually how to fly a plane would be very good for it. I think it's cool, honestly, but recently they've released the AH-60 Apache, and everyone is looking at to real Apache pilots and CPGs to learn from. What reminds me of Residence of Fate on Steam a while ago. I haven't played it yet because of the memories playing it on Xbox, going through some of the tutorials. It's like information flows down from people who actually fly to IRL to veteran players to new players, and they get stuck on kind of boss with your eyes. Welcome back, Killer. But here's the thing, though, Shy. Should you realistically, if a player does not have the connections, like let's say somebody buys DCS, they don't have any friends who play it, they don't know the community around it, it's like stepping into an MMO. You don't know what the fuck you're getting yourself into, and everything is super complicated. I think DCS needs to hold baby hands for it, because if you have to use YouTube or content creators to explain the most basic of stuff, I think you failed. Oh yeah, true. DCS is free. I forget that DCS is free. But like, from a free player, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have anything at all, and you just download a DCS because flying planes, it looks cool, it's a simulator, you know what I mean, they're gonna be fucking lost, and I guarantee you the first 10 minutes is going to be with the left. The one thing, like, Shy, you need to understand is that when it comes to game design, you don't know who's gonna play your game, and you don't know what background they're gonna play their game. Like, a good example is me and you, Shy. If we go, at least with DCS, or you and Scott, you guys have previous knowledge from flight simulators. Me, on the other hand, the closest that I've been is literally Arma 3. With like the real life physics that the modders have had for flight simulation of helicopters. That's about it. I don't have to worry about those the mechanical knowledge that DCS has creates a learning curve that's nearly like a wall. It's just a fucking wall, and you have to learn all of this. So I think it fails completely. Because I remember I did a little bit of the tutorial, and I was still fucking lost in DCS. It was bad. Yeah, I know, but like, that's a good example, is like, you don't know where your player is coming from, so your tutorial needs to basically apply to somebody who's never even touched a video game. I know how ridiculous that sounds, but think about how many veteran helicopter players come in to play DCS, but they've never touched a video game. You know what I mean? So you need to teach them everything. You need to be able to ease them in, because you don't know what your player base past experiences are. So it's just better to start from scratch zero and start it. I'm in VC, by the way. Unfortunately, I'm gonna probably just keep it to chat for now, because what is it? I do only intend to keep this like as a very short stream, because I have other business I need to deal with. Though, speaking of which, though, I do want to speak of actually good games that are more appealing towards everyone, because I feel like we've been hogging the conversation with DCS. If the tutorial doesn't make everything, it needs to be clear that it isn't meant for everyone. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. The tutorial shouldn't scare your player base. It should introduce and welcome them. If your tutorial scares them, then you've defeated the entire point of the tutorial. You can't teach a man who fears something. Or you can't teach a man who has, like, if you blast him with with complexity, he's not going to learn. Like, I don't know, how would I put this? We've already used this analogy of, like, if a veteran pilot tried to play DCS and they've never played a video game before. I'm thinking games like Dark Souls and games of that type. I think Dark Souls does a magnificent job of establishing its tutorial. It has many prompts from the developers. It has many notes. It teaches them about the world and the desolation that the state it is in. The one thing about, like, that simulators have and advantages is that they don't have to establish very much. They don't have to establish a story. They don't need to establish a narrative. They don't need to establish the pace. You know what a simulator is. And the only thing you need to figure out is how much of a simulation is going to be run. So DCS should honestly have its own like literal handbook to tell you everything that it possibly could think of. Everything. And it's sad that it doesn't. Because I feel like other games that aren't simulators establish the lore of real life. So here's the reason why we now have fucking why we have a B-57 or B-52 bombers is because we wanted to learn how to nuke people. Okay, so that's the reason why that thing was invented. Oh god, fucking hell. God, I don't know whether or not I want to have this discussion on stream right now about a you know what conflict going up in Eastern Europe at the current moment. I don't know if I want to talk about that or not. I do pride myself on the ability of talking about that, on being open about these sorts of things, but I don't know if they are. I think unironically, Cruelty Squad also has a good campaign. Good tutorial. I've never seen Cruelty Squad, so we'll have to see about it. Manuals are there, nobody reads them, but are they accessible to the, like, how accessible are they to the player? Shy. Because I've seen the difference between, like, hold on, let me check something really quickly since we're already here. Let's DCS manuals. I have to download a manual? Quick start. Tank killer flight manual. Shy, I got a question. Are the manuals in game? Are the manuals in the game? I need to make sure about this. Are the manuals in the game? If I've downloaded them, are they in the game? Can you check that for me really quickly? Because I know that you're booting up DCS. I think it's a PDF, not a think in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, then it's already failed. It's already failed. These manuals are fucking useless then. How am I, as a new player, supposed to know that there's a fucking manual if the game doesn't tell me? If the game doesn't tell me there's a fucking manual, then you have failed. If the game doesn't contain the manual that's needed, you have failed. The reason why you failed, even though they do have a manual to teach you, it's not inside the game. And the expectation for players to exit out of the game to learn knowledge of in-game is incredibly fucking low. Like, I mean, insanely fucking low for them to actually go and pick up these manuals. I would have zero idea that these flight manuals even fucking existed. Ever. If I was a new player. The best way of thinking about it, guys, is think about, like, Destiny is a very good example. Do you know how much lore there is in the first Destiny? That's all not in the game. You want to know who actually fucking read the lore? Only the hardcore dedicated people are. You know what's funny, Shy? Yeah, I fucking know. I know that they don't. Yeah, fucking what is it? I remember. What is it? I think I bought like the F-18 Hornet. There's a quick start manual guide that somebody made for the F-18 to get it up and flying. Because I remember I bought that for DCS. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit that the community can make a better manual than you. At that point, you should just do creator spotlights and have them in the game. Like, when an auxiliary community has a better tutorial than you're fucking up something. Part 1. Introduction, control setup, cockpit gauges, startup procedure, taxi takeoff, landing, fuel engagement, radar, table of contents. All right, we're gonna actually compare these two together. Going off the design of that, let's see what happens if we try and use the same exact plane. Let's look at F-18. Alrighty, search results suck. Where was it? Is the F-18 here? It has to be here somewhere. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna go here. We're gonna type in Chuck's Guide to DCS, and we're gonna use the F-15 as a very good example of where is it? F-15. Is there no F-15? Where's the F-15? Does he not have a starter guide for F-15? F-17 Thunder, F-15. Come on. It's not here. Wow. Okay, so there's the F-18. F-14, F-17. I mean, no, that's Mirage, for fuck's sakes. Okay, so let's just try and find a plane similar to each other then. Here, the A-10 Warthog. I know that I saw this earlier. Somewhere up here. Do I really? It's 30 megabytes, bro. What the fuck, bro? Is a manual being 30 megabytes? Just pick an F-18. Yeah, true. Well, that's if I can find the fucking documentation for that F-18 here. No, there it is. So the first thing we have is a download towards the PDF. So we're going to check this. And we're going to compare PDFs. Chapter 1 of 223, turning left. You're not wrong about some simulators. Okay, so let's compare. Table of contents. Change history, heat warning, aircraft history, the VFX program, the YF-17 Cobra, development of the F-18, F-18B deployment, A deployment, F-18C stores, the cannon, AM-9 Sidewinders, AM-120 ARAMs, Sparrows, joint standoff or JSAW weapons, SLAM, HARM, SLAM, SLAMMers, HARM, Mavericks, Mavericks, Wall-Eyed, Rocket, Laser, the pathways, JDAMs, of course. Training bombs, installation, master button, brightness control. Holy fuck. APU crank engine. We haven't. Look at the fucking table of contents. Holy fucking shit. God fucking damn it. This. We haven't even stepped in and we haven't learned a single fucking thing on the first page. But you want to know what the... Please read using they have a heat warning that your computer may fucking crash. Yo, hold up, Shy. I have a question for you. Can you make some toast while you're playing DCS for me? The first thing that you shouldn't do in your manual is explain aircraft history. I'm not interested in learning about aircraft history. If I wanted to do that, I would have looked up a YouTube video that explained it. I'm not gonna read it in this fucking manual. You want to know what this does? Table of contents. Introduction. It gives a nice, smooth, capable introduction of what it is, a little bit of how it is, what it's good at. Obviously, thrust to weight ratio, fly-by-wire control system, leading edge extensions, 20 degrees sweep back on leading edge straight tailing. It gives a nice, smooth introduction of what you're getting yourself into. Hi, Dirtbike. How you doing? We're talking shit on Eagle Dynamics' inability to teach players how to use stuff. I find it fucking hilarious that when a community member does a better job than the developers at teaching a player how to play their game, you failed as a game designer. This is our conversation, and we're using the prime example of DCS. They even teach you about fucking the menu in this guide. I guarantee you, the F-18C in this manual probably won't teach you anything about the guide. Hell, we'll fucking take a quick scroll through and try and find something about this. They have instruments, okay, fine. But what about stuff beforehand? Play a mission? Oh, this fucking hurts me. This fucking hurts me. Comparing the two and seeing which one's like really fucking better. This literally is teaching you about tuning your controls. It has some decent picture. I will give also it has some decent pictures as well. It has very good pictures of explaining actually what is what and where goes what. And an example would be probably this one. But I feel like in terms of like actual display, I feel like Chuck's guide does a much better job at it on showing you what, where, and how. Now for this one. This is a little complicated. Like, oh god. I think this one is probably the one that I think should not be all in one picture. And I think what needs to happen in this specific guide, if I were to redesign this, I would be splitting this down the middle between like the sectors, because this is a lot of information overload. It's very easy to find out which does which in the grand scheme of things, but this many prompts of information I feel like is too much for a manual. So that's my minor complaint with this slide. See, a much better example would be like for this. I think you could separate this and this from each other, because this already eats up a lot of space. This is all over the fucking place. This one isn't. See, this is a much better job at breaking things down, because now it's all on one plane. Whereas this is on two planes, but on one screen. And this is just fucking everywhere. Just fucking get good. God damn it, dirt bike. How the fuck am I gonna get good if the game doesn't teach me to get good? They don't let people be fighter pilots in 20 minutes. Yeah, but there should be the game should provide resources though already in there. If the game does not provide resources for the player to learn, then they've failed completely from a design standpoint. That's the argument that's happening right now, is DCS accessibility about teaching new players. This one can also be probably broken down a little bit. This one's actually pretty fine because it breaks this one down. It gives much more, it chunks the information much more. Oh god. Oh. Ah. Fuck my nose. Oh god. Fucking hell. Ugh. Oh god. Sorry about that. Fucking hell. That sneeze actually fucking hurt me. Oh god. Fuck, I feel like, you know what, the one thing I hate so much is when you're trying to sneeze, like you have the tingle in your nose, but it isn't just there yet. I'm having that again. Now that I just sneezed, my nose wants to sneeze a little bit more, but there's not enough like pressure built up, and it's fucking annoying me. And that's the one thing. Just give me a second. I will be right back. I need to go check on something really quickly. Where the fuck is it? Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, okay, good. I was really worried about the what was it? About the what am I thinking? I was really worried about the audio or the music stopping, because when I came back I was like, wait, is this not playing anymore? Did YouTube accidentally pause it? But I think we're good. How long have I been streaming for? Holy shit, only an hour and 25? Fucking hell, I thought it was only like 30 minutes. Oh god, my voice is very raspy now. Fucking hell. I don't know whether or not I want to continue streaming or not, because I did say that I plan on this only being like a short stream, like a really short, because we will be coming back on Wednesday at the same time. I might maybe push it back a little early to like 5:30, or I'm gonna keep it at 6. So I still need to figure out the scheduling. Even though I know I said I would do a hard schedule at this time, it's still one of those things where it's like I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to source it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things I gotta figure it out, unfortunately. Oh god, my nose. Fuck it out. Ah. It would be cool if a War Thunder custom is done for dumb sakes. Ah, fucking hell. Because I'm not gonna lie, being away from streaming, you don't talk that when you go away. I was gone for like streaming for about 2 months, I believe, and not talking for like 2 months at the same consistent rate changes, how would I say, how you exacerbate your words, or like how you how would I put, your voice starts to not handle, or starts to get used to not being pushed that far in terms of like how much words you actually do truly speak. And I'm already feeling my voice get raspy a lot faster, which is something that we'll need to work on, unfortunately. But I think I might actually call it here though, because it is already like 1:27, and I did intend it for this to be a short stream to catch up with though. But we ended up literally ranting about DCS and about design. But I'm alive. That's the one thing. And we definitely will be back Wednesday? And probably maybe Thursday. I'll fucking figure it out, okay? If it's posted on here on a set reminder, then it's fucking happening. But either way, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.